Every time that I post something positive about Trump, the comments instantly fill up with people saying, yeah, right, that's not actually happening. So let's talk about the facts. President Trump announced that service members would receive $1,776 Warrior dividends checks. And this wasn't just talk, those checks are already going out. Like, service members are already seeing that money hit their bank accounts. And I think that matters because supporting the military isn't just about saying the right things on a holiday or posting some nice message online. It's about backing up our troops in real, tangible ways that will actually impact their lives. I mean, our service members sacrifice time with their families and stability and their own safety. So putting real resources behind them shows respect for that sacrifice, especially during the holidays. I truly believe that this is what it looks like to have a president who takes the military seriously and follows through, not just with words, but with action that reaches the people who serve. So, whether or not you are a fan of Trump, if you support our troops, this should matter to you.
And he can promote 1776 costs all he wants and giving out a check. That worked for him the first time. 1776, that's less than a rent check in D.C. I don't even know what the impact of that is going to be.
He's not giving our service members a Christmas present just because it works for him. He genuinely cares. I mean, it goes back to when the government was shut down. The Democrats were fighting and suing Trump over paying our military while the government was shut down. And the Republicans and Trump were pushing to pay our service members while Democrats were fighting it. These people truly are sick.
Y'all saw that the president got caught in another straight up lie.
Yes, this is something that everyone should celebrate. But these people, with their mindset, they will continue to criticize Trump. I don't know why this is a problem. This should be something that Democrats will say, oh, that is pretty cool. Military men are putting out videos appreciating Trump on what he just did. Some actually put out what they will do with that money. That to tell you that this money is more important to them than these men messages this past president always put out. There is something more concerning. Libras are now changing the line story. Like Trump said, this money is coming from tariffs. That is not true. This is money they approved months ago for, I don't know if they are saying housing or what exactly. I'm going to show you some clips so you can see exactly what is going on. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that. It will do you no harm if you share the video.
In less than 24 hours after making the day one of waiting on the Christmas stimmy, that mother already in my bank account. Man, can we clap it up for that, man? Okay, cool. I want to say this. One thing we will not allow. I want all military personnel who received that 1776 to get in the comments and pop it. Because it's so many. I never understand how people can hate. I had somebody in the comments say, you a whole third class, and you excited about 1776. Every goddamn chief officer, goddamn XOCO in the fleet, goddamn excited. E6 and below excited. Bro, listen to this. Not only am I happy, not only am I beyond excited to have that 1776 for myself. Think about these junior sailors who probably was praying for a miracle to come our way so that they can go see their family, so that they can have gas money and play money to drive 2 states across the U.S. to go see their family for the holidays. You don't know what people had going on. So to just wake up one morning and you just hear that $1,776 about to drop in your bank account, who wouldn't be happy for that? So for anybody who hating, man, please, man. Listen, please, we gonna find a way to get y'all out of our comments with all that hate. Listen, the money is there. The money is, and for the motherfuckers who all in the comments talk about politics, listen, I may serve the country. I may have took an oath to serve and protect my country and to obey the orders of those appointed over me at all times. But I serve one thing, and it's God. I could care less about And it's no knock to my president or anything like that. I have no political views. I have no political standpoint. I don't give a damn if it came from the Republicans, the Democrats, the goddamn. I don't give a damn. I just know it hit my bank account. That's all I know. I know it hit my bank account. Listen, nobody is about to make us feel bad for being blessed. We're overly blessed. We just got a blessing. I don't give a damn who it came from. I don't give a damn if it came from you. Listen, it's time to start my poem period. My godson about to fly in. I just got 1776. I already put 1,200 aside in one of my CDs. Cause if you're not saving the money, what are you doing? It was 17. If you can save, I know a lot of people don't have that luxury of saving at 1776, but if you can, you better. But I did keep 500 of myself, so me and my godson could get in the wind with it. We about to have us a good holiday. Understand me?
You know, people criticizing this move are crazy. See the joy in his face. Forget about politics. Think about what this money would do to some of these people. He just outlined everything on this video. When I see people struggling to politicize it, oh, he's struggling to bribe them, oh, so that when he gives his crazy command, they will just follow. That's craziness. I've seen a lot of Libras with different conspiracies about this money. I knew this would happen, but I was not really even concerned about that. What I'm concerned is seeing these people, like the way they're putting out this video, the joy in their hand. That should tell you a lot. These are some things when Trump put out there. You will always see these people giving political commentary, struggling to criticize. I believe you saw CNN criticizing that same decision Trump took up. Oh, this. Because they know that it will impact their lives. It will change some of their minds. Yeah, it will help them. But they just want to belittle everything like this is not a good move. They just want Trump to do things that they can talk every single day. They will not appreciate this.
This bonuses to troops. He's giving them basically $1,700.
Let's see if they get. What he's doing is he's thinking, if I make sure that the soldiers have what they need, they'll back me in what I want.
Hi, military wife here. Let's just gloss over the part where Donald Trump is supposedly giving anybody illegal orders because a woman with no military experience who once voiced a cartoon hyena says so. To suggest that our servicemen and women would betray their country for any amount of money, much less $2,000, is disgusting and shows exactly what Whoopi Goldberg thinks of the United States military. The average enlisted service member makes $53,000 a year to go to difficult places and do hard jobs and often be separated from their families. And it is pathetic that a woman who makes $8 million a year sitting on her rear end spewing trash, who gets mad when food stamps get cut off for junk food and candy, would moan about these people getting a modest Christmas bonus and then suggest that they would be traitors who would betray their country.
You know, it's so exhausting sometimes watching these people. Yeah, it's really exhausting when you watch them because everything they spew every single time is hate upon hate when something right is happening. Why is it happening in the first place even? Can't we spread love sometimes? Forget about our politics. I've watched a lot of these military people coming out to say, I don't care who is there in power. If you are doing things like this to us, it matters the most. You will see other presidents sending out messages, taking pictures, putting out on social media, saying nice things about the military, but with nothing. All those talks really doesn't mean anything.
I saw that the president got caught in another straight up lie from his little manic episode that he had in front of the nation the other night. When he was talking about the warrior dividend, the payment that he said is going to be sent to every military member, the 1776 payment. Y'all, he said that this was coming straight up from tariffs. Out of his mouth, he said that to the nation. To the nation, the man said that. And as it turns out, these payments were actually approved back in July under the big betrayal bill. These are military housing assistance payments, not funded by tariffs. This
has nothing to do with housing. Yes, from my research, I think I'm going to do a full analysis of that. These liberals will always create this kind of narrative to discredit Trump. It is disgusting to see this. I don't want to prolong the video. I will end here. But people like this should not even be talking about these topics. If you don't have real information, stay quiet. It's not a must for you to put out videos. As of the short clips you see at the end, that is for the white algorithm. God bless you abundantly. Please share the video.
Put his condolences out.
Democrats think that MAGA is going to break up because of Donald Trump's criticism of Rob.
Can sit at either place. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it.
You and your husband were friends with Rob and Michele Reiner, and
Everybody knew that wasn't true.
A dangerous relative as a likely suspect, a tip that led to her brother Nick. Rob Reiner and Nick had a heated argument the night before at Conan O'Brien's Christmas party, being back on his own. In one interview, she said,
We should have said nothing.
The United States to take this family tragedy in which the president had made no comment.
When people ought to have.
Absolute horror.
I make sure that
at the same time that he was making brilliant film work, he was also